No, it's not loading. Redo it again. And you're live. Can't view live video on the device because the live is on another device. What? Huh. Okay. Yeah, I can see it now. Right? Yeah. Okay, so your OBS 64, are you supposed to see that inside of your game? Or is that. Okay. So you see how you got OBS 2 and aux? Drag that drag that out and just see what happens. Okay. Huh. That's kind of funny. I'll give you like a couple thousand likes real quick with this other name. What's up? You gonna mess something up? Oh, you completely removed Spotify? Oh, and it stopped. Oh, okay. What'd you remove? You removed it from you removed OBS from the game. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can still hear everything the way it's supposed to be. Talk and say something.
Testing one, two, three.
Yeah, that works fine. Is the music playing? I can't hear it on the stream.
But yeah, the music is playing.
Oh, and I also can't hear myself anymore. So Discord's missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Discord's missing, and
Yeah, so Discord's missing and yeah, so Discord's missing and yeah, so Discord.
stream and see if I can hear say something.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Turn the music up. Nah, I can't hear him. I can't hear the music still. Oh yeah, I can just barely.
I can't hear the music still. Oh yeah, I can just barely.
Nah, it's
It's
almost.
not loud at all, huh?
Nah, it's almost like a squeak in the background. Now it's making some buzzing noise. Oh, and you see, you don't even have Spotify in there at all. Nice. So I would take a screenshot of that right there, or like a snip tool, and then go back to your settings on your other thing and take a snip tool picture of that too, just so you don't have to be on this computer. Then taking a snip tool shot with your computer. Oh, yeah, I feel you. I mean, the only way I think they would actually be gone is if he couldn't access his computer. Normally, what I do, I'm a little OCD with it though. I have a separate hard drive, and I put my whole computer onto an external hard drive that before I factory reset it, and then anything that I want to put back on it, I just take from that before I delete it and put it back. But I mean, I'm just like I said, I'm OCD with it. I record everything, and I have thousands and thousands of hours of us talking about nothing. Always. If I'm on a computer, the computer's recording everything I'm doing. Right. Like I said, and no harm, no foul. No harm, no foul, stalker. be like, be like, yeah, you'd be like, yeah, I just now moved in a new house. I just moved into a new house the other day, and I'm like, oh, really? Next time I talk to him, I'll be like, oh, I love your four or your whatever, and your bathroom tile looks real nice. And the person's like, what? like, oh, I'm sorry. What, did I do something wrong? Right. You should have heard it. I did it. I did the shit to True Hog or whatever. You know who that is, don't you? Phantom. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah. I was like, dude, I love your house, man. He's like, what? And I was like, yeah, your. And I was like, your house. And he was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, your house that you live in. I like your kitchen layout. I love how you did the, forever edge counter. What is it called? Island or whatever. And I was like, in your front door or whatever that you. And he's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't understanding, and I was like, yeah. Remember you said that you had a different another YouTube channel, and he was like, yeah, and I was like, you shouldn't have made the YouTube channel your name. Like, cause he made like his name's True Hog on the game. Well, his real name, if you know his real name, you can go type it in YouTube, and it pops up his whole entire other YouTube channel where he designed doors, and I'm a construction worker, so I like stuff like that or whatever. So like I'm in there and I'm in his thing and I'm like, oh, that's crazy, motherfucker. I already know kind of like in the area he lives. On his page, it says his first name and then it says his address. He didn't Photoshop out his address in the video or cover it up. So I got so now I know his address. So I was just like, all right, well, I'll go search him. And then it's like the only thing I could find really was like an LLC. But then the LLC owned property. So then you could see, because it's public record, so you could see all the properties that he owned. So I was like, the one that has the right address, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew his address already, so I clicked it in. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, he's got pictures of the house online. Like at one point in time, it looked like he was trying to sell it or something. Can you put these in the freezer for me? Yep. And I got the same thing. Told it I was a stalker or whatever, but I mean, you know, my girl just said you are. Yeah, I get bored at nighttime, dude. Yo, like I'll call my friends up in the morning time and shit when they get up to go to work. I'm like, hey, dude, man, you got to go take care of that parking ticket. They're like, what? What? I'm like, yeah, you got a ticket or somebody gave you a ticket for a seat belt or a stop sign or something. And they were like, yeah, and I was like, yeah, you never paid it. You got a warrant out for your arrest. They suspended your license and revoked your tags. You get pulled over by the police, you're going to jail. You better go pay that ticket today. And they're like, what? You know, like but I mean, like, it's public record. So if I know your name and your birth date, I can pull it up. So I'll lay down in bed sometimes, dude, yo, with my mind racing, not being able to go to sleep. And I'll literally go through all my friends. Like my one friend, his son and his name are exactly the same. And I called his son and was like, hey, man, you're going to go to jail. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, you got a warrant out for your arrest for failure to appear on a child support case. And he was like, I didn't know I had to go to that. And I was like, yeah, you better contact a lawyer because there's no like, did you have to contact a lawyer, and then a lawyer has to contact a judge saying that you were willing to go to court, make up some excuse for you, and then they'll retract the warrant. And I mean, like I said, I don't know. My buddy, my buddy Chad and his dad got the same name in it, but his dad's got he's old, he's like 75, and he's got dementia. So Yo was at he was at Walmart and some girl, he was flirting with some girl and he smacked her on the ass. So he got charges brought up on him or whatever. And I pulled that up or whatever, and I seen that and I was like, whoa! And I called my buddy immediately and I was like, hey man, you go get a lawyer or whatever and just take his medical records in that he's got dementia. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, he's never been in trouble before. He's got dementia or whatever. It's on record that he has dementia. You know, and a judge isn't going to send him to jail. They're not going to give him probation. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's a veteran. You know, they threw it out immediately. But I mean, like I said, I can't help myself at nighttime. I don't know what it's. I don't remember what it's called when your mind races and you can't. Insomnia. Yeah. Being Phantom's kitchen and shit, talking about Phantom, yo. One of them towels you laid is a quarter of an inch too high. We running this? Got them stalker vibes. Hash browns. call me tater salad. String bean. I like I like how all these comedians got names for themselves and their family members call them names. Like Bert Crusher or whatever. His family calls him Baby Walrus. He said because every time they bring alcohol to the table, he claps his hands like he's a walrus. Yeah. What is it? What's that for? And I'm gonna guess you gotta extract what item. Isn't that nice?